Welcome to two. K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Houston Rockets. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Robertson. Here's Antetokounmpo.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. And there's a pick to the middle. Here's McGrady. Outside Harden. Clock at 6. The kick out to Paul. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Johnson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Harden surveying the D. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Robertson. Gets the three to fall.
Unselfish play that time by Marcus Johnson. Recognized his team had a better look, and he got him the ball.
Harden, deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Back comes Houston in transition. The deep three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
From the top of the key, Harden missing again. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo outside. Knocked loose. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. And the layup falls. Robertson's got 5.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Drexler passes to Olajuwon. Here's Drexler. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. Three-pointer. Harden hits the three-pointer. Harden's got his second basket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Let's go with a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Harden again missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Robertson's shot is off. Rockets trail by 4. Here's the pick. There's the triple. James Harden, and that's good. 9 points in the game.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Robertson. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Harden from outside. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Nails it from three.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Harden, the pass to Olajuwon. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Harden again missing. 17 seconds left in the first. Here's Robertson. Give him 8. The three ball. Sinks it from distance. Robertson's got 11 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody.
And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Allen. Offline from the high post.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And there's the screen. Here's Tomjanovich. Off the mark there with a 3. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Winters, covered by Murphy. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
Now here's Murphy. Tight defense on him. Maxwell passes to Tomjanovich. Inside. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Now with a rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Maxwell. Houston with another miss. Here's Milwaukee. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Winters from beyond the arc and then some. Winters has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They set the pick. Murphy passes to Francis. Back to Murphy. Three-pointer. And another miss by Houston. The Bucks leading by 8. It's tipped. And they get it back. Here's Francis. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Boy, really love the athleticism Francis has. Gets off the floor quickly to jam it home.
Allen outside. No good with the triple. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Murphy puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Murphy's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Going inside, Cummings passes to Middleton. Here's Winters. Good. Winters has got 5. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Murphy. Pass to Tomjanovich. Allen on the wing. The Rockets pull it in. Minute 32 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Francis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And Francis, fearless as a player. Somebody that feels like he can score inside anytime he wants to.
Lets it go from the wing. Middleton, no good. Here's Francis. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Francis. Plenty of space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's now only a 1-point Milwaukee lead. For three, Allen. Yao with a rebound. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
They set the pick.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Maxwell passes to Tomljanovic. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. Here's Winters. Give him 8. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Houston making some changes. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Down low. Three seconds left, and it's in there. Winters has got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
So we conclude the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's Harden in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Cummings.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Winters. Knocks down the triple. Winters has got 15.
Cummings doing a nice job finding the open teammate. Good awareness there.
There's a screen. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer, Harden. Drills it from deep. He's got 18.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Baker. Pass to Allen. Launches it. Drexler grabs the board. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Harden. Outside Paul. Back to Harden. Here's the 3. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Bucks, Ryan Winters.
Hits both from the stripe. Now here's Harden. He's got 21. This one for three. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Moncrief. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. Lets the three fly. And Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 9 points now in the second half.
This team knows to just keep Harden fed right now, because when he's on, he's cooking.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
There's a screen. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Winters. 17 points in the game. To the inside, Abdul-Jabbar. And hammers it home over the D.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
With the crossover, and then Harden with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Rockets trail by 7. Paul for 3. He can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Moncrief. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Three-pointer, Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moncrief. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Houston with it. 9-point game. Here's Drexler. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Here's Winters. Outside Johnson. Yep, count it.
Excellent effort that time from Johnson to get that shot up and down through contact.
Here's McGrady. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Johnson. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Winters. Takes the 3. McGrady grabs a miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Harden to halt the run. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Winters. Rockets with a rebound. Olajuwon's got 4 rebounds in the game. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden, the pass to McGrady. 4-3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the shot goes.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Paul. Here's Drexler. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Also Johnson out there. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across in their huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Rockets trail by 5. Tomjanovich, the pass to Maxwell. Inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
And Murphy puts up a deep three. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to the wing. The three is up. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And it's Houston's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Moncrief. Offensive rebound. To the wing, right side. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Houston. Tomjanovich has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Maxwell to tie it up. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Moncrief. And the Bucks miss again. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Maxwell. And it's all tied up. Maxwell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Pass to Tomjanovich. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Milwaukee with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
This guy's a baller. Marcus Johnson knocking down another big-time shot. No surprise to me. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's Francis. Counted from distance.
Rarely lets it fly from 3. Francis connects there to give himself some confidence.
And Robertson gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Murphy's shot is good.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Unbelievable couple of possessions here. I mean, the energy in here really starting to boil.
Here's Robertson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Robertson is a do-it-all kind of player, my kind of guy. I mean, he's also somebody you can trust to help facilitate your offense.
Houston making some changes. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
Harden from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And Harden with the slam.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Harden. And that one's long. Pass to Moncrief. They set the screen. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under